Hey, I'm Justin Case, and this video has been 2 years in the making. I want to talk to you about DIMO. So if you go to dimo.zone, you will find information about DIMO and how to buy the device you need to start making cryptocurrency with them. But let me lay it out for you. So DIMO is a company that is trying to get you to sell your car information, and they will pay you crypto in the process. And what I mean by that is the information that when you go to the dealership and have your car checked out and they plug something in down there at the bottom to pull the data from your car, that information. They want to be able to have access to that information at regular intervals, as well as your GPS, where you're going, driving habits, what you're doing. They want to take all that information and they want to sell it. Probably to the car companies, but they could be also selling it to Google Maps or something for all I know. Point being is they're going to make money, and in return, you're going to make money. So about 2 years ago, I heard about this and I decided to try it. I was looking for other things that were using the Helium network to send information, and this was one of them. Another one of them was this Airware, and that didn't work out. They had issues with their licensing, and then they had issues with not properly paying the Airware company to send the data. This was to like Planet Watch. Anyway, it didn't work out. I don't want to talk about that. That's just bad, because some of these things don't work out, and you're buying this equipment and you wonder if it's going to pay off. So when it comes to DIMO, if you go to their website, you can click on Shop, and then click on Shop Now, and you'll see that there's two devices that they're selling right now. There's the DIMO Macaroon, it's $99, and that actually does use the Helium network to send data. And then there's a DIMO Auto Pi, which is $299, and that's what I bought into. They were trying to get people to buy them, and here it is. That's what it looks like. And like I said, what it does is it has this cable, and you plug it into your car right down there, and then you set it and forget it, and it sends the information, and that's how it's supposed to work. Well, I will tell you, it didn't work that way for me. No. Instead, I got it, so I ordered it at the end of 2021. It arrived in October 2022. And it was broken. It uses a 5G card, which I think the reader wasn't reading it properly, and it wouldn't work, and I was mad, and I called the company, and they wanted me to connect it. I had to connect my phone to it or my computer to it and get it to use my Wi-Fi, and it was a ridiculous mess. And I was worried because I knew there was supposed to be a big amount of DIMO in an airdrop, which I'm pretty sure I missed the initial one because of all of this. But let me go on to the story. So they got it fixed in December, and I plugged it back into my car. But then the second issue occurred, which is that it has this long cable. It's about a foot long, and it doesn't have really proper options for attaching to your car. So it just fell to the floor, fell in the water at the bottom of my car because it snows. I live in Colorado. It snows, and it got wet, and that broke it. So then it got broke a second time. Then in January, I was giving up. I had given up by this point. So January comes around, the CEO talks about how excited he is to start dropping crypto to people, and I wrote back going, well, I'm not excited because my device broke, so bleh. And he got support in on it. They sent me a new one within a week, and by February, everything was plugged in and working. And I zip-tied that sucker up into the cables and forgot about everything. So that was it for me. Didn't think about it. And the reason is because they have this app. So you got to have the app installed. You have to connect everything. And when you have the app installed, it shows once you've connected your car and your Macaroon or your Auto Pi, it'll show your car, it'll show that it's connected, it'll show the connected distance, how much you've driven every week, because you have to drive at least once every week in order to be part of the network. Shows my battery charge, the value of my car right now. It can give error codes, says my location. And a UPS is here with the macaroon. Maybe we should open it. All right, it did. UPS arrived. Let's see this thing. All right, yeah. It even says it uses the helium network right there. I'm gonna put this in my wife's car, and I will let you know in a few weeks how that's working out for me. But point being is, yes, you have this app, and when we go into the app, the big thing is under market, you have market information. And so you'll see at the top what your current balance is. And if you click on see more, you'll see what your earnings are per week, how your car is doing, verify that every week you do actually qualify. Here's one of the things you may want to note. There is two kinds of connections that'll list here: hardware connection and a software connection. If your car has a software connection, mine does not, unfortunately, but if you do have it, you can make almost twice as much DIMO cryptocurrency than you can with just the hardware connection. I can't do it, but I did contact the company just to verify. Probably about, I'm going to say 70% more, but that's still a lot of money. Anyway, that's all that's going down for me. But here's the big thing to consider in all of this. If you go under network, you'll see how many cars are connected, how many people have signed up every week. And the big thing is, as it says here, network growth has a direct effect on your earnings. As the network grows, you'll receive fewer DIMO per baseline drop. So this is the law of diminishing returns, okay? As more people join, you're going to make less. And I was an early adopter, so I actually did end up getting more DIMO, like a lot, like a huge drop right in the beginning, which significantly increased the amount of earnings that I have right here. Because like I said, this has only been connected for like 42, 43 weeks. And if I'm making somewhere between 150 to 100 DIMO every week, it's not going to be almost, I've lost the number, almost 20,000 DIMO. So yeah, I got that big drop. But here's the thing, I had no idea how much I was making. I had no idea how much I had made. The reason for that is because they use a specific crypto wallet. It's either like Rainbow or MetaMask, and I connected to MetaMask, and I never saw the information. I just assumed, I didn't look to see how much things were worth, and I just want to see a number. That's all. I just want to see a number. So I didn't know I had to click this import tokens button, and once I did, I was shocked. So at the time I had done this, it was 40 weeks later. I finally hit the import tokens button, and I saw that I had made like $2,500 in DIMO. And this is when I said, oh, I should just sell it right now. But then part of me said, well, look, this is cryptocurrency. If we look back at the beginning of the year, this DIMO was worth like 5 cents, 9 cents, right? Now it's worth like 13 cents. Let's just see what happens. So right now, like just a couple hours ago, it had shot up all the way to 84 cents. So all of a sudden, my balance was looking more like over $13,000. Okay, if I sold my DIMO, $13,000. So $2,500 versus $13,000. Of course, you want the $13,000. Am I going to take some of that money? Maybe. I might sell a little bit just to make sure I can, and that I understand the selling process. But the rest of it, I'm going to hold. Now, besides that, as I said, I'm putting one in my car for my wife. Let's take a look at what that means for you. So one thing you should look at is things are based off of what it says here is a level, like I'm level 4. I am not super clear on levels. My understanding is you get up to level 4, so you may make less in the beginning until you're at level 4. I'm not sure. Maybe some of you can tell me, but I know I was making somewhere around 140 DIMO at the beginning, and now I'm making 102. So either way, whether it's level 1, 2, 3, or 4, you're going to be dealing with diminishing returns. But if we're looking at 84 cents, which is what it was at its max, and you're looking at something like 102, so let's just make that easy, 100 every week of DIMO, then you are looking at like $84 a week. And if we're looking at $84 a week, that's over 52 weeks. That is $4,368. So the question is, for $300 or $100 of initial upfront cost to put this in your car, is it worth it? I think the answer is yes, if you want to be ending up with somewhere around $4,000 at the end of the year after leaving it in your car. And that's assuming that you have the same amount of DIMO every week, which you won't, and that DIMO is currently worth 84 cents, which will change. I mean, even right now, it's not worth 84 cents. The number has gone down. But that's the thing, it fluctuates, right? So my advice to you is get one of these, plug it in your car, set it and forget it, but watch and enjoy the DIMO coming in, and hopefully you'll find you've made a lot of money, and then either sell a little but hold a lot. That's my advice. Okay, this is just in case. Please do like and subscribe. I'm going to be looking at other ways that we can make a little bit more money right now with crypto. I got to say, the tide raises all ships. So what we're seeing right now is Bitcoin is going up, and as it's going up, all the altcoins are going up too. I'm super excited for 2024. Thanks for watching.